Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Idle Weekly. Today's game is called, as you can see here, Time Warpers. So let's go straight in. This is, you can kinda call it a sequel to another really fun game called Time Clickers. And Time Clickers was the simple. Let me just turn the sound down a bit. I think that'll be fine. Oh, I got the training. Interesting. For the first time, by the way. Start Spec Ops training, small DPS boost, and perks are deactivated. Yeah. So let's go in. This is my favorite weapon currently. Now, Time Clickers was one of those simple games, and the simple part is still a thing in this version, but this one is another one of those higher budget incremental games that goes into core genres and takes those to the base level basically. So there are currently I think 4 of such games, and this is the 4th one. This one, as you can probably already tell, takes the first person shooter genre and turns it into an incremental game. Now this is actually a first person looter shooter because you have kinda, once this is over let me show you. So you basically have this is your loot, so to speak. When you get 10 of these you can craft higher quality items, and these perks are like your equipment, and you can put them on your turret, drone and click weapon as you want. You can also, of course, I really like that you can customize however you want. Even the drone and turret can use your different weapon types. The pulse pistol, rocket launcher or plasma rifle. Plasma rifle is my favorite, but I let the drone use the rocket launcher for fun. And there are some rocket launcher only bonuses like this thing. +4 cluster bombs on impact. I wonder what that will be when it goes to uncommon quality. That'll be interesting to know. But yeah, just like other so-called premium incrementals, this also takes a core genre and brings it to the base level. Base level. What? No. It just keeps the core basically. So this is a shooter. It's a wave-based shooter, and it's just as repetitive as any wave-based shooter. It adds loot to it, and it adds endless progression to it. And the 8 hours, according to Steam, I have played this for 8 hours for now, because I just got it basically. One or 2 days ago. And I have just been playing this a lot. Alright, I forgot. When I was talking I forgot about the... Let's put the music up, why not? Let's go back. Yeah, just this works. Now I need to find the butterfly. Every zone has a red butterfly, and every 10 zones, I found it, and every 10 zones has a blue butterfly. You should get them because, from what I know, collecting all red butterflies on a planet, each planet is 100 zones. collecting all red butterflies gives you a boost on the next planets. And collecting all blue butterflies gives you a time cube. Yeah, time cubes are a thing in this game, just like in Time Clickers. Because this game is basically based on Time Clickers. It's very similar, but the difference is that you are playing yourself. Of course you can also... see, there's the loot. Thanks. Crit chance. Well, I should go and get this at least. Let's move on. What was I saying? So this is fairly similar to Time Clickers, but instead of a regular clicker or idle game, it's an actual core game. That's probably the main difference with it. I need healing. Oh. That thing you can see over there, that portal-like thing, that's a healing station. And that's also where you respawn when you die. Those are scattered, those are every 5 levels or zones, from what I can tell. But yeah, way-based shooters are fun, incremental games are fun, and with extra loot on top that you can get every now and then, even better. Once I reach... I just started the recording here because I wanted to reach the end of the first planet for the first time while showcasing... Whoa! Stuck. While showcasing the game. No, you will not. Can try though. Let's upgrade all of us. Now I'm really slow again. I think this is another one of those games that will give me fun for a ridiculous amount of time. Let's just get rid of them. I'm really slow. That's why I usually wait until I can get the first upgrade at least. But the other weapons are, for example, this is the rocket launcher. You can... this is currently so slow that I need to click. Whoa! Almost destroyed myself. I have made presets for each of the weapons actually. So the rocket launcher preset. Oh, I actually haven't. Right, I have. That's fine. So this is the rocket launcher preset, and I also have a pistol preset. And this is what the pistol looks like. This is how slow it is usually. Let's see if I can get to it. Where did you go? Oh, thanks. I did get the previous one, right? Yeah. This is the map here. I have almost done the entire... So zones 1 to 500 is this campaign. I wonder what happens when I get to a different campaign. But another thing that you can do is this. You can go on a hoverbike, which you unlock at zone 70. And it allows you to idle basically. You can already idle by going into ghost mode. But this also uses your click weapon on its own. When you just go into ghost mode, then your character will be inactive, but your drone and turret will still do damage. So I will go back from here. But yeah, so you don't have to, if you don't want to, you don't have to clear the already done, when you time warp the reset mechanic, then you don't have to repeat the easier levels again on your own. You can just let the game do those for you by using the hoverbike. It will automatically spawn the every 5th level encounters, which you have to click E for. And it will just keep progressing forever on its own. However, I don't think it levels your stuff on its own, so you still have to do that. But I really like how it is done here. It's a basically nothing interrupts your gameplay. See, when I click Z, I can just level my click weapon. They have made it really easy to just keep playing and upgrading yourself, which is nice. Now, how do I get to that butterfly? From here, I think. No, the momentum is sometimes a bit off, in my opinion. Difficult to control the character sometimes. There we go. Come here. Let's get to zone 99. But yeah, this game is highly repetitive, so you really need to like way-based shooters to like this game, because this is way-based shooters with unlimited progression. Nope. And I like how fast your movement is. That's also fun. The game is currently in early access. You saw it at the top left corner, but I forgot to mention that. And it costs about 17 euros. That's what I was talking about when I said a higher budget incremental. It's basically a premium. That massive charger is blocking the moon teleporter. I'm on it. I wish there was a way to look at this. Well, there is, I guess. And I died. Yay. They can't touch you when you are in ghost mode, but that was my bad for coming out of ghost mode when I did. Oops. Anyway. See, that's the 100 level bonus for having all 10 blue. Cool. The butterflies interact with the flowers to create gold and time cubes. Right, now I need to get to that last red butterfly. I hope I didn't screw up the bonus. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, these bosses, or any bosses that have time cubes, they have that in their chest. So before I summon that, let me find the last red butterfly. There you are. There we go. And now let's... Ow. So yeah, the bosses do 2 damage to you. Summon him again. Oh, I don't want to get killed. Repeat rewards are at a very low drop chance, so it's not like you will get anything. So perks are currently disabled, which is unfortunate, but you can also use multi-shot. So single, all bullets fire forwards. Spread is what I'm using at a very slight angle. Cone and circle. So spread is basically it's currently difficult to see that because it's a bit too slow moving. But anyway, did they say anything? The moon teleporter is ready. Oops. There we go, we are on the moon. With completely different enemies. And there is already a butterfly. I will probably time warp here. Oh, these guys do damage a bit differently. And they are harder to hit. I do like the variety on the maps. On the planet, over there, I went through forests. I went through caves. Ow! Straight through the laser. I'm so good at this. But yeah, I went through caves, forests, and open grasslands. Caves were the easiest because, well, most of the time, some of the caves were tough. When there were multiple caves, multiple paths on the same map, or the same zone. But when there was just one path, then it was really easy. That's one of the reasons I'm using the... oh no. That's one of the reasons I'm using the spread at a slight angle, because that way you can just I need to lead these a lot more than the insects. Ow. That way you can just sit there and hold the button down and win. If you have the damage for it, that is. I think this will be easier with the rocket launcher. Did I get the... am I using... oh right, the perks are disabled. Well, that's great. the one I wanted to use was this one. Basically it makes the lasers guided. Now, how to get to the... Whoa, I overshot that by a million miles. There we go. Do I really not have a... I currently don't have an objective anymore, which is interesting. But I wonder what the map looks like. Now, I saw the red butterfly. So Ghost Prime and the moon. So there are probably 5 different maps, each of them. The first planet discovered by the scientists in this solar system. Significant deposits of gold have been detected on the moon. Of course. Yeah. Oh, blue butterfly. Got that one. These are a lot difficult to fight because they are moving around in a 3D in 3 dimensions. The insects weren't. So the insects were a lot easier to fight. Manual anyway. I could just use the hover bike to do it for me. But it's currently so slow. You can use the hover... The time warp upgrades have upgrades for the hover bike. You're also immune to damage. The game explains it that the hover bike protects you. But I think I have shown you what the game is about. So maybe... right. So maybe I will show you the time warp mechanic or the time warp. So start a new timeline to receive 50 time cubes. Your progress will be reset, but you will receive time cubes that improve team DPS by 10% each. Yup. That's exactly what I will do. And these are the current upgrades available. So if I show the locked upgrades, then this is the amount of upgrades you can have right now. Maybe there are more that I can't see, but this is currently what I know is there. And this is the default screen. So these are the tooltips, but you can also see how each of these grow. So as you can see, this loses effectiveness over time. This goes up approximately the same amount every time. So this is level 3. Let's make all of them level 3. Level 4 even. Perfect. So I have 36 left. Current 1%, next 2%. Eh. Why not? Use the same perk multiple times. I don't think I need that. Let's increase gold. Why not? See it even at the bottom in the graph. At the bottom it shows how where you are at, so you can know exactly when you're getting to the weaker parts. So let's open these. Increases the amount of time cubes that are dropped. Reduce the number of waves you defeat to complete the zone. Set what zone you will start in after time warping. That's also a thing available here, if you want that. So currently I need to beat 1 to 9 is 8 waves and 11 to 19 is 9 waves. So the first few. And research completed 1.34%. Nice. And you keep all of the butterflies, so because I have all butterflies. Wait, I missed one. Where? 61 to 65, I missed one. How? Okay. So you can do just this. If you want. I guess it doesn't work because because this is the first zone, so. So I don't have the drone yet. One thing, one quality of life that I wish they would do is to randomize the spawn locations within the zone. Give a few possibilities somewhere. For example, you could have one is here, then you could have another spawn point, let's say, here. Another one maybe here. Basically to vary things up, so that you can't do just like I just did here, and just stand here and shoot there. Even if the variation was as little as here and here, that would still be a variation, right? So that's one thing I wish they would do. And because this is early access, you can give feedback about stuff like that, and they can consider it. So now I can go on the hover bike and let them do their own thing. Although they are currently a bit slow because they don't have the perks. But I believe you also have time cubes. You also have hover bike related stuff. Start a turret at a higher level after a time warp. So this makes it... These three make it easier for you to start out on the hover bike. Yeah, here they are. So increases the retargeting speed on the hover bike. Bike movement speed. So that's the good thing that you can do to increase your idle capabilities. That's all. So you can just leave it running like that if you want. Or if you're like me, you can just keep playing it on your own. But I think I have shown you what the game is about, and I think I have covered most features. At least most features that I currently have access to anyway. There are the butterflies that give you a boost on your next planets. I don't know what boost, but they give you a boost. The blue butterflies that give you time cubes. When you reach the 100th zone, you saw the time cubes fly to me. Oh, another thing that I'm really grateful for is... now this is what I'm talking about. This is the speed that I like this weapon to be at. But another thing I really like about this is that they decided to look at the gold drops, where they go when they come to me. They don't fly to my face. And that's a feature I like. That they fly above you on the camera. So that they don't get in the way and it doesn't feel like you're getting hit in the face every time. So that's another good thing they have done. But yeah, I feel like this will be another one of those games that I just love a lot in the incremental genre. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. And next time when I return to this game, in an Idle Weekly, I will just show my progress. I wonder how far I can get. I would guess I would at least get through the moon, unless the moon scales faster than this planet does. I wouldn't know, because I just got to the moon for the first time in the video. But anyway, bye.